monsters and the robots like what you imagined them to be?
I got an extensive sort of education on who we were fighting, what it looked like, loads and loads of some of the early images, even models to really show you who was who. So when we got to actually shoot it and have to imagine it, we had a really good understanding of what it was like.
The drawings that he showed me, he took the actual filmmaking further than where he began it.
Nothing really prepared us, I think, for the actual end product. When you see the film, you're like, wow, these bastards are big.
The robot has heart, you know, I've never heard that before.
I think there's more personality and humanity in these inanimate objects than has ever been seen before. The Jaegers, they're all like jocks. Some of them are real hot dog show-offs, and some of them are like down to the nitty-gritty, and some of them are like martial artists. Everyone has a personality.
And not just the monsters and the robots, just the whole world that Guillermo created, I thought was just so detailed and textured. And I think he did a beautiful job creating this rich world that was completely original. Let's go fishing.
2 pilots engaged in neural bridge.
I want to talk about the pilot chamber. What was it like the first time stepping into that?
They had all been in there beforehand, and so I'd heard all of the horror stories, and I thought, God, you know, these Hollywood actors, let me show you how a real man's gonna handle this situation. And then I got in and realized that I had grossly underestimated the demand of this thing. It was horrible. It was like being on an elliptical machine for 14 hours a day, like on hardest resistance, wearing a suit of armor that weighed 40 pounds.
The thing would tip and split, move, and you're stuck in it the whole time. It's tough.
Go. 1, 2, 3.
If you could mind meld with anyone in the world and share their brain, who'd you mind meld with?
Bob Marley, the late great, just because I think he's an amazing musician, and I think we'd have a good time drifting.
Guillermo.
Oh, that would be a good one. I'm sure he has some interesting thoughts.
If I mind melded with you, then maybe we could answer the questions better.
If it was from the cast, it would be Ron Perlman.
What about outside of the cast?
I would go for a very strange partner. It would be Charles Dickens. I love his work, and I would love to get to know how he got to write all those books and all those magnificent characters.
You know, I'm always curious as to what the heck my cat's thinking about. So I wouldn't mind drifting with my cat for a minute. I think that would be pretty cool, against the mind of an animal for a minute and see how they view our crazy world.
Hang on. Here you go. Got it?
Ham sandwich. Is that what it was?
Mustard or mayo?
Mustard.
That's great.
Oh, so he is part Jewish.